Hey there everybody, it's Lynn here from A Balancing Act, the place to find information about dogs. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Siberian Husky history. Come back. The Siberian Husky is an active, intelligent working dog belonging to the Spitz genetic family of dogs. Spitz are also referred to as northern breeds. All Spitz dogs have similar appearance, however their size varies greatly. They have double coats, and most have a recognizable tail that curves over the back. Spitz dogs are well suited to live in harsh northern climates, and can be classified as sled dogs, hunting dogs, herding dogs, companion dogs, and Asian dogs. So where did Siberian Huskies come from? Well, they originated from a place in Northeast Asia. And as you can probably guess from their name, that place was the Siberian Arctic, where dogs have been essential to the survival of humans for almost 10,000 years. Siberian Huskies were actually bred by the Chukchi people. They were used to pull their sleds, and this allowed them to travel greater distances more quickly. So, for example, they could travel to some of the best hunting spots and still return home the same day. So how did Siberian Huskies get from Siberia to Alaska and the Canadian Arctic? Well, many dogs were imported to Alaska from eastern Siberia and the surrounding regions during the gold rush to use as sled dogs in the first 2 decades of the 1900s. In 1908, when polar exploration was becoming popular, a Russian fur trader named William Gusak came to Alaska to enter the All-Alaska Sweepstakes race with a team of little Chukchi dogs he had bought at a local fair on the Siberian Peninsula. The Chukchi dogs were small in size and big in power and endurance. They had a reputation as excellent sled dogs with incredible endurance skills, so he thought they would do well in the 408-mile race. Other sledders watched as Gusak and his dog teams excelled in the sledding world. One man, Leonard Sapala, was very impressed with these little Chukchi dogs, so he also imported some. Sapala started breeding his dogs and built a formidable team. He competed in races from 1909 to the 1920s and did exceptionally well, winning multiple championships and building the reputation of the little Chukchi dogs. Impressed with the performance of Gusak's dogs, another dog sledder named Fox Mole Ramsey decided to purchase 70 of the little Siberian Chukchi dogs from Siberia and bring them to North America by freighter across the Bering Sea. With those dogs, Ramsey entered 3 teams in the 1910 race and placed first, second, and fourth. The popularity of the little Chukchi dogs skyrocketed in Alaska. Almost all modern Siberian Huskies descended from a group of Siberian Chukchi sled dog imports. These dogs were owned by Leonard Sapala. The most notable was Sapala's lead dog, called Togo. In 1925, a small group of dog sledders successfully transported desperately needed diphtheria serum across 965 kilometers of treacherous Arctic terrain, from Nenana, Alaska to Nome, Alaska. What was said to be the longest and most dangerous portion of the journey was carried out by Leonard Sapala, his team of little Chukchi dogs, and his now famous incredible lead dog, Togo. Exportation from Siberia of more Chukchi dogs continued until it was halted in 1930 by the Russian Army. In 1930, the American Kennel Club officially recognized the Chukchi sled dogs as Siberian Huskies. In 1938, the United Kennel Club recognized the breed. However, they named the dog Arctic Huskies, eventually changing the name to Siberian Husky in 1941. During the British Antarctic Survey, which went from 1945 to 1994, Siberian Huskies were used extensively as sled dogs and enabled the success of the mission. The modern Siberian Husky dog is friendly and gentle. They are good with children and can make a good family pet. if their behavioral needs are properly met. Siberian Huskies are a highly active breed. They will often howl rather than bark. They are known as great escape artists, often digging, chewing, or jumping their way out of backyards, especially if they are bored. Siberian Huskies have a high prey drive, and this means they are not often good around small animals, especially fast-moving ones. Generally, these dogs do not show any aggression towards humans, so they do not make very good guard dogs. Their typical lifespan is 12 to 14 years. Today, Siberian Huskies are a popular breed. They are still used frequently for dog sledding, but are also now kept as family pets. Aside from pulling sleds, Siberian Huskies excel at many dog sports, including agility, rally obedience, ski joring, bike joring, and karting. If you decide to own a Siberian Husky, you need to keep the dog active and involved in structured sports and will hopefully live in a cooler climate, as they do not do well in hot climates.